Hey guys, it's Laurie. I know it's been kind of a while. Things have been very, very busy, as usual. So I'm coming to you tonight with a collective haul from Yankee Candle. And I still cannot find my little business card holder that I use to prop my phone up. So once again, I'm holding it. I don't know where the heck this thing is. I spent half an hour looking for it and I can't find it. Anyway, so yeah, this stuff is kind of the tail end of the semi-annual sale, and it's going into fall for this year. So I've got some kind of exciting things here. I'll kind of show you the end of the semi-annual sale first. I did end up picking up a few extras of things, and I'm not going to show. I got an extra trefoils candle when that was $7, an extra chocolate peanut butter candle, also when that was $7, and I got, I think, an extra cotton candy tumbler, and then I picked up this a large jar in patchouli. It's weird because this scent has never really appealed to me, but I thought I'd give it a try again because it had been a long time since I smelled it. And it did remind me of like going into the store like for the Halloween preview party when my store still existed. And because this, of course, is the same scent as Witch's Brew, or basically the same. I think some people say it's not. There's a little bit of a difference, but to me it smells the same. And so I got a votive in it, and I started burning the votive, and I actually really enjoyed the scent. So I thought I ought to pick up a large jar in it. And they were sold out of the 2-wick tumbler. Otherwise, I would have purchased that instead. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to enjoy this fall. I don't know. It's not a pure patchouli scent. I've had patchouli, or not had patchouli, but I've smelled like a patchouli scent it smelled like dirt. And I think that's kind of the real deal. This one seems like it's got a little added something to it, a little maybe added spice to make it not so earthy. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy burning this fall. I also grabbed a 3-wick in pumpkin pie. I think this was on sale for like $11 or $12 on the website. It had been a long time since I had pumpkin pie. I originally had it in the 2-wick tumbler. And I really do like the 3-wicks. And I like the 3-wicks in smooth wax. So I picked up this, and yeah, I mean, it's just, it's that yummy pumpkin pie scent that I remember. So good. Okay, then they were doing something. I think they had like $8 medium jars at the end, so I got one in pine cone and lime. This is an interesting scent. The lime gives it a little bit, it's got that Christmas tree scent, but then the lime gives it a little twist. It almost comes across as smelling more masculine. Actually, it does smell more masculine than like a typical evergreen kind of scent. But yeah, I enjoyed this one, and I had regretted not getting a jar of it when it was originally released. I don't remember what that year was. I want to say it was like 2010 or 11, something like that. So it'll be good to have at least a medium jar in that. Then I also I got 4 of the barbershop candles. These were online exclusives. I don't have all 4 of them here. 2 of them I ended up giving to my dad. I think for Father's Day. It was like a late Father's Day present. They were the two. I didn't get Chrome at all because that one didn't sound appealing to me. It sounded like it might have that kind of heavy, syrupy, like mahogany teakwood type of scent that I don't like. And so I got what were the other two? Aftershave. I don't remember what that smelled like. And then I also got Hot Towel, which to me smelled very much like fluffy towels, which I don't like. So I gave those two to my dad. And then I have hair tonic here. I don't know if these are still available on the website. But I got them. They were $9.99, and then there was like an extra 10% off, I think. So they came to $8.99. This one is pretty nice. I have burned it. I don't know quite how to describe it. It's not quite... I wouldn't call this a cologne scent necessarily. Oh, man. I don't know. This is so unique. There's definitely a sharpness to it. It does smell clean. But yeah, it's kind of unlike anything I have smelled before. It's not sweet either. And then I have Barbershop. This one is a little bit more... I don't know. Woodsy? Maybe there's like some amber or sandalwood in it. It's pretty nice. I do like it. Again, it doesn't smell like cologne. It's, or what I would consider to be a really, strong cologne scent. I'm sorry, I'm not doing a good job conveying these scents to you. I'm terrible at describing or picking out notes in these masculine scents. I just can't do it. I don't know, very hard. Okay, so that's it for, I think, the end of the semi-annual sale. Now, I grabbed a couple of things from like the outlet stores, like TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I ended up getting this Garden Party candle, which people have been saying is a dupe of cotton candy or a repackage for cotton candy. I'm struggling because I want to say that, like, I don't know if it smells more similar to Bath & Body Works Pink Petal Tea Cake, aka Bath & Body Works cotton candy scent, which I believe are the same thing. I don't know. I do like this one, but the burn on it has not been that great. Sorry about that. We've got a new little critter in the house, and he is pretty hyper and vocal. Anyway, I don't know. This is probably not still available, but it is pretty much at least along the lines of cotton candy. Okay, then I had purchased the tarts in this when they were available on the website, and I liked them. So I found this at Marshall's. What was it? It was $10, and it's a nice berry bakery type of scent. You really get like kind of a crust note to it, but it doesn't smell like cherry berry pie. If you guys are familiar with that scent from several years ago, it's yeah, it's hard to pick out exactly what types of fruits are in here. I want to say I get like a mix of like raspberry and blueberry mainly. So that one's pretty good. Then, okay, so I did end up getting this off of eBay. I hated to do that, but when I purchased these tarts on the website as well, along with the berry tarts. And I loved this scent so much. And I saw that people were finding it, excuse me, at TJ Maxx or Marshall's or Burlington Coat Factory. And I swear to you, for the whole month of July and part of June and most of August, I went once a week to all of those stores looking for this candle, and I couldn't find it. So finally I was like, okay, that's it. I'm going to get it on eBay because I just have to have it. And golly, look at that picture. So delicious. So I hope it is the same scent. It does have a yellow label at the bottom, like it came from the outlet, so I hope it's the same scent. But man, I tell you what, good stuff right here. And I find, I'm going to comment real quick on the throw of these types of candles. Yeah, if I put these in a big room, I generally can't smell them. What I normally end up doing with these is bringing them to work and burning them over there because it's kind of a small area, so I can get a better, the scent seems to get, trapped in the room. Sorry. Oh, geez, sorry. It's like 11 o'clock right now, so yeah, I'm kind of tired. Okay. Then my most recent order from the website. I got a bunch of stuff. Everything, there was like I saw on the website something about, it was, or the Facebook page, like they had a picture up and they were like, okay, when this picture reaches so many likes, we'll give out a special coupon or something like that. So I don't think I actually liked the post, but I did go back and check on it later, and it looks like it ended up being a buy one get one free coupon code. So I jumped on that and of course picked up all the new fall scents and then a couple of treasures, and also they were having I think medium jars for $10. So I got let's see, of course, Autumn in the Park, which is burning nicely. The scent throw on this is kind of medium. I have this going in my bedroom, or my master bedroom, which is a fairly large room, and I get whiffs of it occasionally. I love the scent on this. It reminds me a lot of, I had mentioned this when I picked up the tarts in this scent. Oh geez, back in, I want to say it was like 2004, 2005, 2006, somewhere around there. Bath & Body Works had a candle that they came out with for Halloween called Poisoned Apple. And the scent description on it is something like bourbon, green apple, licorice. I can't remember what else was in there, but it was basically like those were kind of the three basic notes in that scent. And this reminds me so much of that. It's got like a sharpness that has that almost licorice type smell to it. Now I love that scent. It's so unique. So I'm very happy that I have something that's similar to it. Okay, so then the other thing that I have over here is Sugar and Spice, which you can see is not doing well. When I got this candle, the wicks on it looked like they had been trimmed, and one was quite a bit shorter than the other one. I went ahead and lit it up and kind of was watching it throughout the day, and like that one wick just was not doing too well. Anyway, we ended up going for a bike ride, so I just blew it out, and then I kind of mopped up some of the melted wax and then trimmed the wicks, relit it this evening, and this is what I'm getting. So it does look better than it did before. It seems like it's gotten better. But yeah, the scent throw on this is barely there. So again, this will probably be one I end up taking to work. And the scent of it reminds me a lot of the spice that you get in their apple spice candle and in like the ginger pumpkin candle, without like the apple or the pumpkin. It's kind of just the spice that's in those scents. So it's probably not my favorite, but I do love the label and pretty much have to get anything that's like a bakery candle from Yankee. So I don't know, maybe I'll end up enjoying it a little bit more later on. Okay, then of course I had to get vanilla bourbon, which, man, I tell you what, I had melted a tart in this, I think. I really couldn't smell much from this one. And I don't get much from the candle itself. It's kind of a, I don't know, unidentifiable sweet scent. Maybe bordering a little bit on the same as the same scent as the espresso bar candle or gourmet espresso from Bath and Body Works. Let's see if I can warm this up a little bit. No, it is so faint I can barely smell this thing. So I don't know. I do, of course, people complain about the smooth wax. I've had fairly good luck with it. But yeah, it seems like, I don't know, a big thing for me is where you end up putting the candle when you burn it. Okay, Crisp Morning Air. This one I was a little bit on the fence about getting. It smells similar to, is it the Autumn Day scent from Bath and Body Works? I think it's got that fig scent in it. And maybe like a little bit of mint. And I think some kind of woods. This one, it's interesting. We'll see how this one goes, because I don't know if I'm a huge fan of that type of scent. It's weird. I'm noticing like some spots up there. I don't know what that is. Doesn't really smell like what I would consider Crisp Morning Air to smell like. But I don't know. What else is supposed to be in here? I think, did it say like juniper was one of the notes, or eucalyptus? Anyway, yeah, because it was buy one get one, I had to get them in pairs anyway, so I ended up getting an even number with that. And then there's Lush Berries, which I love the label on this one, and I'm hoping for good results. This seems to be pretty strong. Like, I'm really getting a strong scent in the lid. And the thing that comes out of it the most for me is like a blackcurrant type of scent, which I've been really enjoying blackcurrant scents. So yeah, I've said this, I think I said it for the tart. It smells like, kind of like Colonial Candles Citrus Boysenberry, but there's not as much of the citrus in here. So I have high hopes for this one. I think I'm going to like it. All right, and then this is one of the online exclusives. This is Brandy Pear Tart, which my review of this tart was that It smelled similar to Bath & Body Works Perfect Autumn Pear. And when it was in the kind of reddish packaging, again, I think that was around like 2006 or something like that. It's just a rich pear with like, you get like caramel and there's some kind of spice to it. I think ginger is supposed to be one of the spices. It's very good. So, although I've heard that this one doesn't have much of a throw, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, then what next? I'll talk about this one next because this was kind of funny. I had this candle in a medium jar when it was first released. I think it was around 2006. And it came out with a root beer float. So I picked up the medium jar and I burned through it. Wasn't really impressed. Threw the jar away. Wished that I had saved it. And I kept wishing for this to come back. And it's funny because like occasionally I would think about it. Well, I thought about it like, man, I wonder if Fudge Ripple's ever going to come back. And I literally like went to the Yankee website. It was later on that day or the day after, and they had put this up as a treasure. So I was like, what? That's crazy. So it's pretty light. It's of course, vanilla based scent. You might get a tiny bit of like a chocolate syrup type smell. But yeah, we'll see. Just happy to have that for, collector's purposes also. And then this one I was excited to see come as a treasure. I've never had this one before. It's chocolate cappuccino. And it smells similar to their other, I think they've got a couple of chocolate and coffee blend candles, and it smells pretty close to that. This one, it's maybe a little bit more on the chocolate, heavier on the chocolate. It almost has like a chocolate brownie type scent, I want to say, or like maybe even a chocolate cupcake. Probably closer to a brownie. So yeah, again, for collector purposes, I like having that. And look, this one actually has some oils kind of coming up to the top there. And then for my $10 medium candle, I did Ginger Dusk. And this one smells, I have a tart on this and I haven't melted. It reminds me a little bit of Season's Blessings, which I like, surprisingly. But yeah, I thought I would give this one a try because occasionally, like, there are certain days when I just want something fresh and invigorating. And this one is probably good for that. Yeah, definitely heavy on the ginger. It's probably a good, like, sinus clearing scent. And finally, I have this over here, which was kind of randomly available on the website for, I think it was $11.50. And the scent is Roasted Almond. I was thinking that maybe this was going to be the 3-wick version of the Toasted Almond from the Pure Radiance line. But it's not. It actually smells a lot more like almond extract. To me, Toasted Almond smells like a chocolate almond kind of scent. This one smells more like almond extract. In fact, you know what? It also smells, I'm getting a little bit of the same scent as their biscotti scent. There's a little bit of like that anise licorice type smell to it. So this may actually be the biscotti scent, which is fine because I absolutely love their biscotti scent. So anyway, okay, sorry if this video was kind of a jumbled mess, but this is exciting to have all the new fall stuff, and yeah, I can't wait to see, what else is going to be coming for the end of 2015. And let me know what you guys are enjoying so far for the fall fragrances. Thanks for watching. Bye.